Thank you so much for visiting Lancaster. Because you're here, I have 10 American dollars for you, and also some coupons to go on an Amish buggy ride, which I've never done. Enjoy your ride and let me know how it goes.
Why, thank you.
Right now we're on our way to Bird in Hand. We're going to do some Amish tourism today. We're going to visit several of the Amish towns, including Paradise. We're going to swing by Blue Ball.
I will slap you in your filthy mouth. You shut that yap of yours. I will drive this car off the road. Watch it.
It's not a big deal. What is it's Pennsylvania Dutch. It's a horse.
Obviously, we're going to pass lots of farms. All the farms in this area are Amish farms. In fact, while we're here, there's a little white building right back there behind us. That would be a schoolhouse. It's an Amish school. There's actually one Amish school for every 1 square mile. So they're all over the place. There's about 220 of those in this area. So it's about 30 students, all 8 grades in the same room, just one teacher.
Yeah.
And the teacher there is pretty young. She's usually in her late teens or early 20s. And she's actually no higher educated than what she's teaching. She probably finished from that same school a few years earlier. And she'll teach just basic subjects like reading, writing, arithmetic, English. There's a little bit of geography and history, no science. And at the end of 8th grade, they're finished. I believe you really don't need any more education to be a farmer in this area. If you would like to go to high school and college, that's pretty much the same thing as saying that you don't want to be Amish.
Why'd you decide not to follow suit?
Well, the biggest thing for me was religious reasons. I didn't agree with just about everything. You could say. So I didn't think it would be right for me to join the church, especially I didn't really want to, seeing as how I disagreed with so much. So when I was 14, I announced to my parents I wasn't going to join the Amish church. I was going to go to public high school. I was going to move out. Told them a bunch of stuff. So that's pretty much what I did. At the end of 8th grade, all my friends stopped their education. Most of the boys, they got a construction job or worked on the farm full time. I transferred to a public high school. I graduated 3 years ago. I was accepted to a college in Missouri for pre-vet medicine. I'd like to start at that place this next semester. My parents do not want me to do what I'm doing, which means they won't help me or fund my education at all. I'm on my own completely, but we get along okay. Better now than in the past. They still like to tell me what I should have been, just to be expected of
Their
all
parents.
That's right. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Occasionally, they'll come to my house to watch TV. They like that. I sort of like to kick them out at the end of the night like they did to me. If you don't join, you can leave on good terms. So I can do business with everyone. The older people generally like me. The kids my age like me as well. They all want to come to my house, use my electric TV, radio, computer, the things they don't have.
Yeah.
I'm really not supposed to do that, though. They don't tell their parents are coming to my house. I'm considered a bad influence on them just for turning on the lights. I think it'd be a lot worse if I turned off the lights, but it's kind of a different story. Yeah, I would like to come back to this area, though. It is pretty nice here. There's lots of animals. The Amish use vets, so there'd be plenty of business.
Yeah.
It is possible for me to rejoin the Amish if I wanted to, but I'd have to tell them I'm sorry. I never should have went to high school or college. They taught me terrible things. Please forgive me. And they'd let me back in the church, but I couldn't be a vet anymore. Now looking back, they were pretty graceful. They let me stay with them at first, and things were doing all right. And then once I got to high school, made some friends that maybe I shouldn't have. I ended up not coming home at night. I got my ears pierced, my hair dyed. I got in trouble with the law. The list really goes on. Right. So they not so politely told me to get out when I was 16. Then I stayed with this nice little Mennonite guys, like almost a mile from here. And, I always thought it was pretty ironic how the Amish have these electric fences everywhere, but no electricity. That's okay. The fences here, they're powered with solar panels. Solar's considered okay because it doesn't connect to anything. The idea behind no electric comes from the Bible. Matthew says you should be in the world, but not of the world. And they say these electric lines on the road will physically connect you to the rest of the world. Therefore, you too would be worldly. It connects you to your neighbor and his neighbor and his neighbor, that sort of thing. So for that same reason, about 70% of Amish people have a cell phone today. There's no wires to connect you to anything. You can charge your phone with a solar panel, a generator, maybe in your son's truck. It does a good job. All kinds of alternative power sources. Solar, propane, generators, batteries, those are all right.